Hi, it's Christina with the Sisyphean Journal. Today's March 24th, and we're going to look at one of the less common um, scenarios for a pre legalization abortion. Most women did find a doctor, but a lot of the ones that didn't find a doctor did go to somebody with medical training, and that was the case of this young woman. On March 21st of 1947, divorcee Eileen Egan, age 24, was brought from her home in Grenada, Minnesota to Mankato, Minnesota to the dental office of W.A. Grosvenor for an abortion. Now, court records indicate that Eileen was pressured into the abortion by her paramour, Raymond Older, who refused to marry her and threatened bodily harm if she refused an abortion. And this is an ongoing problem. I didn't think it was as possible to pressure a woman into an abortion when it was illegal, but I've seen a lot of cases where it was not her idea. She was bullied into it. After the abortion, Eileen became violently ill and lost consciousness. Grosvenor and Older failed to seek or provide proper care for the sick woman. Typo. Instead, Older took Eileen to his service station in Grenada, Minnesota, and kept her there for the remainder of the night into the morning of March 22nd, and he allowed her to languish without any medical care. Finally, she was taken to a hospital in Fairmont, Minnesota, and died there on March 24th, leaving a 7-year-old daughter motherless. Older tried to escape liability on the grounds that despite his refusal to marry her and the threats, Eileen had consented to the abortion and therefore was responsible for her own sickness and subsequent death. Grosvenor plea bargained and got a suspended sentence of 4 years provided he abstained from alcohol, avoid places where alcohol was sold, and not practice dentistry unless authorized by the courts to do so. So here both men just got a slap on the wrist for killing this woman. It's absolutely appalling. But I would point out that during the 1940s, while abortion was still illegal, there was a massive drop in maternal mortality from abortion. The death toll fell from about 1,400 in 1940 down to 744 in 1945, down to 263 in 1950. And most researchers attribute this plunge to the development of blood transfusion techniques and the introduction of antibiotics. So that's something you need to understand. The abortion mortality was plummeting prior to legalization. It was all about how it was practiced and not about the legal status. There is no legalization fairy that sprinkles her magic safety dust. And, a dentist certainly was perfectly capable of prescribing antibiotics and taking good care of her. There was no reason to let her die.